Shalom, shalom. Giving all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Chakwadash, double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, teaching well. Shalom to the elect, 144,000 first and foremost, Christians, truth, and all sincerity in the four quarters of the earth. In these last days, Lord willing, we be at that number of me, Brother Tobiah Yakwana, coming at you with another quick video, Lord willing, it's edifying. I did a little video. I thought I did, but it was, I didn't really like how it came out, so I'm going to try to combine it within this video. So, supplement some of it with some scriptures, man. I think that's what it was. I wasn't pulling scriptures, so I was just talking out of my butt, but I think I was. But anyways, Lord willing, this is edifying. All right.
Dipped. Okay. That should be pushing his truth in these last days, the four corners of the earth. All right, I'm your brother Tobiah Yakwana, which means dipped. Tobiah dipped or steeped. Yakwana is zeal, and the Yah is the Most High. So it's like dipped in the zeal of the Most High.
Right. So that's my name. Most people just call me Yakwana. Most brothers call me Yakwana, but the Spirit had it that I had put another name in front of Yakwana. This was years ago, and I just hold on to it. It's Tobiah. It's dipped or purified, and so it's like dipped and purified in the zeal of the Lord, or the zeal for the Lord. So if brothers had any kind of questions, like why does he say his name is Tobiah Yakwana, but we just call him Yakwana? That's what that's all about. So moving on.
So at these times, man, do what you got to do to keep your spirits up, man. I would say, to the best of your ability, man, stay the F out of your own home, man. Four walls, you don't want to be inside four walls, bro. This whole place is a trap. That's what they sell Jake on. They sell Jake on, hey, this is the American dream. You get a home. They call it a mortgage. Matter of fact, let's go to the word mortgage. All right, you go to...
Right, so I kind of got into that word mortgage. We always talk about how this place is, we're subject to payments in this place. So we're slaves, man. We're still slaves in this place, man. You got to get a license, which is permission. You got to get a license for this, a license for that, permission for this, permission for that. You got to sign here, which is signing your nature. It goes into some other shit. It all ties into like the witchcraft of this world. So we always say what the yoke of iron, right? What the scriptures say, yoke of iron. All right. This is Deuteronomy 28:48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies. Our enemies are the heathen, starting with Esau, Edom. All right, which is so-called white man. All right, here in America it says, which the Lord Yahweh shall send against. I can't see that. Send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things. Right. So we got to go to this devil for everything, man. For shelter, food, everything, man. But Jake be thinking he be, sucked in the American dream. And the thing is, these people nowadays, they're seeing it, but they don't have no, I was just in another chat with some relatives. Hey, the women, how the Lord say, I shall put the spirit on how does it go? Let's see real quick. Your women shall prophesy. your children and your women shall prophesy in the last days. All right. So the Lord is putting the Spirit on these people to see that uh, um, something ain't right, man. All right. How does it go? Bear with me. Okay, so like here, Joel 2 and verse 28, it says, "And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. Your old men shall dream dreams. Your young men shall see visions." So, in these last days, the Lord gonna put the Spirit on. Uh, it could be heathen, you know, to have dreams. All right, but for the most part, it's gonna be. It says your. So it's gonna be our people that's gonna receive these visions, man. Uh, but the Lord can deal with any kind of flesh that He wants to. That's just to put that out there. But it does say, "And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon." It says all flesh, so yeah, all right. And your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. So everybody's going to be catching visions, man. But the only people that's really going to understand it are the prophets. Through the Holy Spirit. All right. So it says, "And also upon the servants and upon the handmaids in those days will I pour out my spirit." All right, and I will show wonders in the heavens and in the earth, blood and fire and pillars of smoke. The sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before the great and terrible day of the Lord come. Right. So there's a lot of signs in the heavens. All right. So let's get back to
Word mortgage. It's a conveyance of property on condition as security for a loan or agreement.
So that's just going. Let's look up. That's just going into mortgage. You know, um, just going into the thing that this place is just based on debt, man. It's just based on keeping your ass working. A lot of people don't pay off their mortgage until they damn near dead, and then they can't really pass it. Jake can't really pass anything down to his children because just the curses, man. I've seen it. I've seen it firsthand, man. Granddaddy's house. Who's gonna get it, and it just turns to a big ass fight, man. It's always some drama. The women get involved. They always got some shit to say. So yeah, it's burdensome, man. This is slavery. This is Babylon the Great. All right.
Of a contract or the payment of a debt. Right. So the bank gives you a loan.
Yeah. So
and you're in their debt.
So bear with me.
It's like a burden. These homes. Certain people can deal with the home. So those things. You take what the Lord gives you. I saw the elders. The absolute best to keep your spirits up, man. All right. Do your absolute best. You take what the Lord gives you. I saw the elders speak on something real quick, and it was I believe the elder bishop Tasman saying that Jake does his best to try to find a hard way.
Right. So these times are getting tough, man. They're getting tough, and we got to take what the Lord gives you. I said that because I was at the store the other day. There was a sodomite or an effeminate person in front of me, and when you see an effeminate, you want to be like, you turn you kind of get, something in your spirit, right? But the Lord had it to where just I was just cool, just be cool, man. You know, and the older brothers, they probably, yeah, man, just because the scriptures say, be peaceable with all men. I don't know, just me, my spirit. I get in front of certain people, and I can't. You know, it's tough for me to hide, you know, what I'm really feeling. But yeah, just for your own spirit's sake, man, just be cool. And that's basically what this lesson's all about, man. Just being. Let's grab it. Um, um, be peaceable with all men, man. This is the book of bear with me. Okay, yeah, so like in Romans 12 and 18, if it be possible, as much as lieth in you, live peaceably with all men. You know, that's just something me personally I have to work on. You know, um, you kind of get into that thing of like, stay away from wickedness, but at the same time we're in Babylon the Great. We gotta use the world, and every man is up to your own how you deal, man. It's your that's a personal thing. How the Lord's dealing with you, but just saying, you know, how the Lord's dealing with me right now. I'm just paying more attention to just keeping things smooth, man. All right.
Okay. He's tired of dealing with you guys. With the could happen, might happen type of thing. He wants that thing to happen. When he flicks his finger, he wants it to happen. When he snaps his finger.
Right. So this is going into the chip, man. This devil, ultimately, he wants to control everything, man. That hip, man, by way of that digital device, and it's coming. People see. People see what's going on, man. They just complain about it. They don't have nothing else to. They don't have no hope, man. What the scriptures say: when there is no vision, the people perish. All right, roughly paraphrasing. This is the good news, man. This is the hope that we cleave to, man. And people gonna be thinking that you crazy out here, man, for real. Because they all in their flesh. They all about trying to live. But hey, we make our bodies a living sacrifice, man. Not that we trying to die or anything, but excuse me. But we understand the conditions of the battle. And so that was just real short, man. Living peaceably, finding little pockets of joy and running with it, man. Because hey, this winter, man. I don't know. I don't even know, man. But giving all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh, Shem Yahweh, Shabbat, Shem Shalom.